everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share my daily Catholic habits. So number one is going to be obvious because it's prayer. Praying every day, I would say, is the minimum requirement for every Christian, and it is the most important thing that we should include on our daily basis. At least a prayer first thing in the morning and then before going to bed. And it's important to keep in mind that praying a lot is great, but what matters the most is the quality of it. What I mean by that is that you should reflect about when you pray, if you are being truly intentional, or are you just saying the prayer? And about your prayers, I would recommend not only the Our Father, but also the Hail Mary and any other prayer that you feel like praying, that your heart tells you to pray. And if you have time throughout your day, you can also take a few moments to be in silence with God. Number two is praying the rosary. This is definitely something that the devil will try his very best to make you not do it, because long story short, he hates our Mother Mary. I was born and raised Catholic, but only a couple of months ago that I started trying to pray the rosary every day, and let me tell you, it's life-changing. I have been trying my best to pray it twice a day, and the ways I like to do it is first listening to the Daily Rosary podcast. It's made by a father and daughter that pray the rosary together every single day. And in each decade of the rosary, they talk about the scriptures of that day. And the other way is praying the rosary of the day. It changes depending on the day of the week that you are. We have 4 different ones: the joyful, the luminous, the sorrowful, and the glorious. And I prefer to do this one by myself. But sometimes, for example, if I'm driving, I will listen to the podcast by Bishop Robert Barron. Please consider this video as a sign for you to start praying the rosary today. Number 3 would be Bible study. I believe every Christian should build the habit of reading the scriptures. As you notice, I'm a big fan of podcasts. I think it's so convenient because I don't have to look to the screen. So the Bible study that I do is with the help of a podcast. So the host of the podcast is going to read the scripture, and he uses the same Bible that I have. As you can see, it's in Portuguese because the podcast is in Portuguese. And after reading the scriptures, he's going to talk about it. And I will write my notes right here. When I'm done with my notes, I will write in my Bible study official notebook. And if I have any questions, I can use my Catechism of the Catholic Church. Number 4 is reading books to expand my faith and knowledge. I'm currently reading this book by Mother Teresa. I'm also reading one on my Kindle, but I don't know where my Kindle is right now, and I couldn't remember the name as well. And this book, I'm actually reading it for the second time. It calls The Imitation of Christ, and this is a book that I will keep reading it again and again until my last day on this earth. I like to read a chapter a day because the chapters are very small, so this way you can read it in a very slow pace, so it can last you months, and something really beautiful is going to happen with you. This book is going to align with your life, and it's going to start talking with you. And if you're confused, just try it. It's amazing. Number 5 is still about books. but I'm talking here now about a specific type of book, and those books are the ones that are meant to be read one little part per day. Let me show you the ones I have. So this one is year-round, and an interesting fact about this book is that I bought it in the thrift store, and that day I was with my husband, so I didn't have much time. And I don't know if you can see, but this book is small and very thin, but for some reason I could spot it. I opened in the day that I was at November 13, and it was talking about this book. And let me share with you what is written in here. All books left me in dryness, and I'm still in that state. If I open a book written by a spiritual author, even the most beautiful, the most touching, right away I feel my heart constrict, and I read, so to speak, without understanding. Or if I understand, my mind stops without being able to meditate. In that state of impotence, Holy Scripture and the imitation of Christ come to my aid. And then I find nourishment that is solid and completely pure. But above all, it's the Gospels that keep me fed during my times of prayer. And then I find everything that is necessary to my poor little soul. I also have this one that I got at church for free. It calls God Calling, and this one I started quite recently. Let me see. June 15. Last but not least, I have this booklet that I got at church as well. And this one goes from July till September. Each page is a different day. So for example, August 26, we have the readings of the day, then a little message. One of the main reasons that I like those books is because they require so little of your time, also a helper to feed our faith daily. I feel quite often that those books also starts to align with our lives, I mean at least with my life, and I don't think it's a coincidence. It's a revelation. When we are truly trying to be intimate with God, He reveals Himself to us. But if we are distracted by the worldly things, we will miss those beautiful experiences. Last but not least, number 6 is listening songs about God. I always loved listening to music, but nowadays I know how dangerous it can be. And that because songs can easily influence our mind and mood. I myself already took so many bad decisions before listening to a type of song. Also, I don't want to support artists that promotes sinful things. Of course, I don't know all the artists from all the songs that I enjoy listening, but definitely nowadays I have been more strict about it. I recently deep cleaned my Spotify playlists, and I tried to only have clean songs, including a very nice playlist that I have. It's been a few months already, that is only songs about God. I'll be leaving the link of that playlist in the description below. And those songs are songs that my husband and I really enjoy listening on our daily basis. I mean, not every day, but quite often, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Besides praying, keep in mind that it's not every single day that I do all of those things, but when I do, it feels very good. After all, God deserves all the worship. He wants us to make good use of our time, and nothing better than spending our time praying and glorifying Him and being thankful for everything that He does for us. Before I go, I would like to read a little something from this book. Take joy wherever you go. You have been much blessed. You are being much blessed. Such stores of blessing are awaiting you in the months and years that lie ahead. Pass every blessing on. Love can and does go around the world, passed on the God currents from one to the other.